how do you work that algorithm? How did you figure out that algorithm to get that 30 million views and up to 1 billion if you add all of the people that you worked with? How did you get how did you you look in and say, oh, I know what this algorithm wants?
So
how'd you figure that out?
Number one, I looked for the holes, right? One of my clients, when I got with him, had less than a 20% women audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I know that women are, they drive everything, right? They drive how the money's spent. They drive the market in so many things, from fashion to culture to all these things, right? And I'm like, for me, it was like, I always had the foresight of brand deals and collaborations and all these things. And I'm like, if we have a hyper masculine audience, we're not going to get there, right? So I started championing women's causes, women's things, but authentically, right? Authentically as him, right? Mm-hmm. So championing these women causes, these women athletes, these different things, and doing it from a genuine standpoint, because this client I'm talking about is the most lovable chauvinist you'd ever meet. No, I'm serious. A lot of people call it old fashioned, but he really is that way. He's like, hey man, I'm the breadwinner. I want my wife to, handle these things, and she can go off and do whatever she wants. Him doing that allowed her to get two master's degrees.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And start her own company, right? So she didn't have the pressure of, let me, I need to contribute in this way, right? So, some things that other people say and not get away with, he does it in such a loving way. Just the way he throws out certain words that are terms of endearment, but some of them are they're old school. He's an older dude. He comes from a different time. So for him, I started championing these causes and pulled in that woman demographic. Right now, his woman demographic is larger than his male demographic.
Oh, wow.
And that's part of the reason why we were able to skyrocket, and build that audience. The algorithm now, let me tell you, is this new algorithm is a very immediate algorithm. You guys need to take notice of this, and I'm sure you have. If you guys have searched anything on social, and if you've clicked it half a dozen times, meaning like you've watched a video, we all go down those rabbit holes where we'll watch another one and then we'll like and save.
But a video similar to the one that you going down that rabbit. Okay.
Like and save or whatever. Wake up the next morning and look at what your timeline and your feed looks like. A majority of it is going to be that content.
Yeah.
Right. And until you've searched or gone to other things, you're going to start seeing it all over. It's going to be on your Explore page. It's going to be everywhere. The benefit of that is we now benefit from that as well by using certain tools such as like trial reels on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right. Trial reels is great. That's not what the team at Meta didn't create trial reels for what it's being used for.
Yeah.
They wanted you to be able to try something out without, I don't want to say being punished for it, but without it negatively affecting your insights.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because what'll happen is, let's say we put something out and nobody clicks on it, right? Now all of a sudden those percentages that we have on our insights go down. Right. Yeah. So our penetration rate goes down, our views go down, our time viewed goes down. So we're like, dang, man, I was doing good, man. This one video just didn't hit and it dragged everything down. Right. So now what they did was we came out with these trial reels. Right. So when you're building a video out and you're getting ready to post the reels, on that menu of things where you have location, all these other things, it has trials on there. That was so that you can kind of toss that out and see how people liked it, but they weren't a part of your audience, right?
Oh, wow. Okay.
So trial reels only go to non-followers. And what everybody benefits most is engaging outside of their audience. If I pulled up one of my clients right now, we have millions of views, millions in engagement. A third of that is outside of his audience.
Yeah.
There are times where I can get up to 60% outside of his audience. So that means I'm getting 60% of millions on engagement of people that aren't even following him.
Oh, wow.
These are people that don't even, they probably know of him, but they're not following him. They're not engaged with it. But that content is being clicked on, it's being liked, it's being saved, it's being shared.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's what trial reels was for. It was like, hey, let us give you some slack. You can toss something out, see how people are going to like it. And if you like the results, then you can add it to your feed or timeline. Well, what happened is people started strategically using that to get reach outside of their audience for free.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Because when you build an ad, most of the time that ad is going to people outside of your audience, right? Well, now you're getting it for free. So a cool strategy is if you have content that is done well in the past, right? Repost that content again as a trial reel and just leave it there. Don't even put it back in your timeline. Leave it out there for people that aren't following you. Now you've just introduced that reel to brand new eyes for free.
Oh, hell yeah.
And let me tell you, man, let me tell you something about,
man, that's so cool.
Let me tell you something about old content, right? Because people are like, man, I don't have time for this. You have old stuff on your page. And listen, even my clients that get millions of views, right? That there are still more people that have not seen that content that have, okay? Yep. I don't care if that video has 5 million views. There are still more people that have not seen that video than have, right? So that video is still new to everybody else, right? It's like going on vacation and buying new clothes. Wherever you're going, they've never seen your clothes before.
That's true.
Right? It's still new to them, right? So with that, I would take any of my old content that I had on there, whether it was good or bad. What is it going to hurt? Throw it up in trial reels and let that stuff rip. Right? Let them tell you if they like it or not.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt, dude. You're putting it on brand new eyes. So that's something that's beneficial to everybody that's free.
Oh, you're going to get a call from me this weekend. I've got a bunch of old stuff that I was like, you know, it is actually kind of good.
Right.
But when I was just starting, I didn't really have as many people. And so obviously it didn't do that well. But we've done that a little bit where we just throw up something that was old, you know, and man, it got so many views. I'm like, damn, that's the same thing. We didn't even change anything.
Or repurpose it. Be like, look at me, all bright-eyed and, you know, whatever. No, you could green screen it. You can green screen it like, hey, man, look at me back here. Look at what I said right here. That's crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. This part is still good. But the others, boy, what was I thinking? Or something you were wearing.
Oh, that's
right?
Awesome.
Something you were wearing. Like, what was I thinking with that? Yeah, so all of that old stuff is still good stuff, dude. Just reuse it.
Yeah.
Even if it's not evergreen, right?
Yeah.
It could be a throwback Thursday, or it could be something that's trending now, right? So let's say something's trending now and you talked about it in the past. You could be like, hey guys, I got one for you. So, you know, such and such is trending right now. I was scrolling through, I was looking through my own feed. I'm going to take you guys back to when I made this video before. Now you're repurposing your own content. I mean, that's easy, dude. You don't have to worry about it. So repurposing content, man, is golden. That one account that I told you about, I would say 90% of the content on that account is repurposed. Wow. 90%.
That is crazy.
I would say, 10% will be the max UGC, user-generated content on that account.
Man, people better pay attention because these are pearls right here.
School, baby.
Man, it's school.
Edutainment. We got edutainment right now.
Where's the TM for that one again?